Hi there, I'm Vicky and I've just done the You Talk Funny comedy course. I did my first stand-up comedy gig and yeah, it's been great fun. The people were a fantastic crack. Ciaran, great energy the whole way through. After work we'd go there and we'd forget about all of our problems and just have a fantastic and funny time. I just have a bit of a warning for you before I begin. Now, I have been told I have resting bitch face. I know what you're thinking. You're like this girl. She lives on caffeine and fear by the looks of her. And you'd be right. Yes, I do. But by night, I live on self-help and alcohol. So.
Hi, I'm Bill. I just completed the stand-up workshop. We just had our final performance, and it was a great experience overall. Really didn't know what to expect, but it was a tremendous opportunity to get up, and it felt really great to perform in front of friends and friends of friends.
Any Americans here? Oh, clearly a bunch of strangers from the street. Certainly not my friends I begged to come out tonight.
Hi, I'm Paul Houlihan. I've just come off stage and I'm enjoying a nice pint of Guinness.
Is the adrenaline still going?
I think so. I think it's buzzing through my veins. And soon the Guinness will be too.
Is this your first gig tonight?
Yes, it is. It is.
And will it be the last? Or are you going to do loads more? What's happening?
Well, I've got a few agents going to sign deals, hopefully.
Anyway, I fancied myself as a bit of a model, actually. For the Irish Famine Museum. Back in 1847, in the Irish famine, I was one of the fat people.
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm just finishing the comedy course. It was absolutely fantastic. Will I start again?
No, go.
I thought I was just going to learn to tell jokes better, but I think I've got a tremendous amount out of this.
Hi, I'm Graham, and I just did a show tonight for Ciaran's youtalkfunny.com. If you're trying to chat up a couple of Americans that are in the workmans on a Tuesday evening, then Baldoyle is beside Hoot or Sutton. But if you're trying to avoid a fight, then Baldoyle's beside Kilbarrack or Bloon Coolock.
Hi, I'm Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. How'd you get on tonight?
Yeah, it was great. It was absolutely super, so it was. Yeah.
Is this your first ever comedy gig?
It's my first ever comedy gig. I've never done comedy before, so yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, how did you get into it? What happened?
I like, a bit oddly enough, actually, speaking in public. Did it as a child in school, and then I was in Toastmasters, which is a place you go to learn for public speaking, but it's quite structured, and so I wanted to try something different, and I like watching comedians, and so I saw this course advertised one night, and I said, why not?
I'm from Kerry. Fantastic, we have some cultures here. Kerry is home of the Rose of Tralee Festival, Ireland's answer to Miss Universe.
Hi, Christina. How'd you get on tonight?
It was very fun.
Is this your first ever gig?
It's the second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
And how do you feel it went? Are you confident?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Tell us about the workshop. What made you decide to do that?
I read the description and some stories, so it looked very interesting.
And do you think you were prepared to go on then from the workshop?
Yes, I was.
Ciaran said you didn't write your material until the very end. Is that true?
Yes, I'm a last minute person.
But it turned out well for you?
Yeah, it was okay.
Is there anything that you did in the 6-week course that you were surprised at or that stood out more to you?
I really like how Ciaran helped us develop our personality and how to express it, so it was very nice.
Hello everyone! As you already know, I'm Christina, and I'm really happy to be here tonight. So, in case you haven't noticed, I am not Irish. Even though, when I was a little girl, I wished I was Irish. Because I really liked river dance. Actually, I still remember myself running around the house and doing like...
You just came off stage. How did it go?
Still buzzing, still buzzing. I couldn't get over the feeling. People laughed. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. They wouldn't have done that 6 weeks ago. So really happy.
So do you think you were prepared then from the course to go on tonight?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Without Ciaran and without the great group that we had, it just wouldn't have been possible. I wouldn't have had the confidence to do it. So the course was like, there's no words to describe how grateful I am.
My mother is in the audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I am delighted that she could make it, and just a bit of a disclosure, I will be telling stories about sex and drugs, and then when I finish telling all the stories about my mother, I'll move on to stories about me. I can see the lads clapping, they know my mother very well, unfortunately.
Hi, I'm Connor. I just did Ciaran's Comedy You Talk Funny course for the second time.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Why? How come you went again?
Because I was shit the first time. No. He was just really good the first time around.
Hey, I have dyspraxia. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of what dyspraxia is, it basically means that when you're telling a story, you put the beginning in the middle, the end at the middle. And the beginning at the start. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
You've literally just come off stage from your very first gig. You seem so calm and relaxed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I do a bit of singing and stuff and performing, so I think that kind of carried me through a little bit. But it was definitely just us being with a good crowd, and obviously being among like family and friends, that definitely like helped us. And we've been prepping for a few weeks, so we were getting quite comfortable with each other and with the material and stuff like that.
So you were prepared going on?
I think so. Had an idea of like themes and topics, so just kind of went with it like based on how the audience were interacting and how it was going and the flow of it and stuff like that.
And did you have fun? Did you enjoy tonight, or was it nerves?
It was a lot of fun, yeah. Like I said, I wasn't that nervous. I think as my set was approaching, I was towards the end, I got a little bit more nervous, partially because it's a different setup than what we're used to. There's more people in the room, the lighting's different, a few variables that we hadn't practiced with. But once I actually was on stage, I did not feel nervous. Once everybody started laughing, I got energy.
So I moved into my apartment in Rathmines, and immediately my downstairs neighbor Peter explains, all right, Bill, we got 3 bins here. The black bins are picked up every other Monday. The green bins are picked up the 3rd Thursday after a full moon. And the brown bins are picked up the 13th Friday after Christmas.
And yeah, so and then there was different bits and pieces or hints and tips that we would get, and you were also learning off what other people were doing and so on. And then we get feedback to each other as well of what we thought worked, and maybe do this, that and the other to make your gig better.
And do you think that group dynamic kind of works for newcomers in comedy?
Yeah, this group were super. They were really, really cool. We had a really broad group, so we had a fully international group, which was great because Irish humour, if it's all Irish people then it's all Irish humour, so but the audience won't be just one nationality, so you had to learn how to be able to take your material that could be quite local, Irish, Dublin, Kerry, wherever you're from, but that everybody could understand it, like the Americans and the Moldovians and all the rest of it. So so we were taught how to do that as well.
As you may know, Kerry are quite good at winning All Irelands, and they were going for the 5 in a row. And for people who don't know anything about Gaelic football, it's a little bit like soccer, but with some friendly violence.
It was a great experience, and Ciaran kind of made it.
Is it one you'll do again?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I heard that in terms of stand-up,
yeah, definitely.
I'd like to give it a go and explore my style, because I think that's what you're learning when you do the 6-week programme. I just need to explore it. I'll try and do a few more shows, and then I've actually heard that there might be an intermediate or advanced course.
And sorry, why did you first get into comedy, or why did you decide to do it? Like,
I kind of love the idea of being able to speak in public. It's Ciaran talked about it tonight, saying that it's a big fear that someone would rather be in a coffin than speaking about the person in the coffin. I had a fear of it for years, and now I'm just trying to overcome it step by step. But then,
So you're not normally kind of a confident person in front of an audience? Is it building or?
I've been working at it for the last couple of years now. I think everyone kind of goes through a stage where they're a performer for all their mates, then they hit a lull, then they become really self-conscious about things. And that happened to me, but I started tackling it a few years ago, and I started doing public speaking. And now this is my challenge of stepping up again, because I'm okay at speaking in public, but now the next challenge is to make people laugh. And if I can do that, then that'll be achieving my goals.
And do you think the course would helps people like that? Not even just for comedy, but public speaking?
Definitely, yeah. You're put at ease from the start. At the same time, you're challenged. Like session 1, we were all up just 1 minute, 30 seconds. If you can get up and just speak, then you kind of realise that the ground isn't going to open up and swallow you. And that's the good thing what Ciaran does, is because you could put that off until maybe week 3, but no, just get up, just little tasters, 30 seconds here, a minute there, just as we're building. And then I think people kind of realise that it's a lot easier than they imagine or they anticipate it to be, and I think that really helps getting it done early.
Would you advise someone thinking of getting into comedy to do the course?
I would, yeah, even from the point of view, because there's loads of people, I know a load of funny people, like way funnier than me, but fuck, sorry, F them, I'm gonna do this. I definitely recommend it, because even though you could be good at telling gags, Ciaran just kind of helps you shape it a little bit for yourself. It's not a spiritual experience. No, but you take in your opinions on things, what you like, what you love.
Now I'm trying to save for a house, so I'll ask them politely, would you not fancy a pint of Foster's? It's only €3.70.